What's up, you guys? Good Games here, and today we're playing a little bit of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And today I'm going to share with you 6 ways for you to jumpstart your fitness goals or physique in the year 2025. So, every year you hear about how people want to get in the gym, they want to get healthier, and do all these great things, and most of the time they fall flat on their face and come up short. So today I'm going to teach you 6 strategies, or really 6 concepts that you need to know to help you with that. So a little bit of background information. I mentioned before that I have a master's in exercise science, and I also have 5 collective years of experience personal training people, whether in a gym or privately owned places, and like business, my own business. And I also did like online stuff, and I also have experience in professional sports at the high school and collegiate level. So yeah, so I know a couple things. I've also been training for years, done a powerlifting meet, bodybuilding show, and I just love this stuff. It's awesome. So let's get into it. So number one is individuality and specificity. So you are different. You're unique from everyone else. So what works for someone else doesn't work for you necessarily. So you need to think about things like your age, height, weight, activity level, and experience in years of training. So this is used to determine how many calories you need to eat on a daily basis. And so you need to be honest with this. So you can find a calorie calculator online, and you're going to plug in your stats, and then you're going to plug in your activity level. If you're a desk jockey at work and you don't do anything when you get home, be honest. Just you need to be honest with it, okay? If you work construction or some serious manual labor job, be honest, okay? This is going to be important. So if you want to lose weight, you're going to get your maintenance calories, and then you're going to subtract 10%. If you want to gain weight, you're going to add 200 to 400 calories to that number. So number two, building on top of that, is macros. So protein and carbs have four calories per gram. Fats have 9 calories per gram. So to get your specific amount that you want to eat every day, it's a good general plan that I use for everyone. For protein, you're gonna eat zero point 0.7 to 1 gram a pound per body weight. And usually that's like lean body weight. So like for me, for example, I weigh 180. I can eat 130 to 180 grams of protein. Now fats, you're gonna take your body weight and multiply by zero point 0.3. And this is gonna give you how many fats you should eat. Now the rest, so you're gonna take, you got your 150 grams of protein, you got your 60 grams of fat, right? You're gonna take your 150 grams of protein, multiply it by 4. That's gonna give you that's 600 calories that you're gonna eat in protein. And then 60 by 9, I'm not no quick maths, but I think it's like 540. So that's collectively between protein and fats, you got 1140 calories that you're gonna be eating. Now let's say your maintenance calories are 2000. You're going to take 2000 minus 1140, and whatever number you get, you're going to divide by 4, and that's how many grams of carbs you're going to eat every day. So a quick basic breakdown of the 3 macros. Protein is great for recovery. It builds muscle. Fats are essential for your hormones, and carbs are also really great for recovery, and they're going to boost your performance. So regardless of what advice you see on the keto diet or whatever stupid diets they have these days, eat all 3 macros for a good, balanced, healthy diet, okay? So once you have your number, your golden number, you are going to begin tracking your calories using a food scale, and then also using an app. So you can find a calorie tracking app somewhere on the internet and install it on your device and begin tracking every day. Okay? Now, number three, steps. You're going to track your daily steps, whether that's with an Apple or Samsung or whatever kind of watch they have these days. Use that. A general rule of thumb, sedentary is below 6,000 steps. So you want to be at 6 to 8,000 steps every single day, 7 days a week. You can do it. Go on a 30-minute walk. Okay. And then if you want to cut, you'll walk a little bit more. So maybe start at like 10K. It's really simple, but walking is great for you and there's tons of benefits. And just do it. Maintain a constant activity level, it'll help with your calories. Okay, now this is the most in depth one. Training, I could have like 5 videos on training alone. Um, but let's keep it really simple here. So I've got a lot of different points. Yes, I have a rather large script here, but this is so much info that I present in like a class with a PowerPoint and everything, and I'm not doing that here. I'm just you can watch me shoot zombies. So, training. Starting out, I always recommended all my clients to do a 3-day full body split. So, you could do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever you want to do. But this is the foundation, okay? And you're going to focus on your form and having building good form, and then you're going to focus on just slowly building over time, because this is your foundation for you to go over to whatever you might get into. Like if you get into bodybuilding or powerlifting, whatever, this is your foundation for getting into that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to have 4 exercises per session at a minimum. When I trained people in a gym, I only had 30 minutes to do this, so I had to work quick. So you're going to do one chest, one back, one shoulder, and one leg exercise. Okay, so minimum 4 exercises. If time permitting, you can do six or seven, and you can do like smaller exercises, which I'll get into later. So when you're doing this, you're gonna superset. So what that means is you're gonna do your chest and your back together, and then your shoulder and your leg exercise together. So like instead of doing your dumbbell bench press and then taking like 2-3 minutes to rest, you're gonna do your dumbbell bench press and then your dumbbell row right after, and then you can take a rest. That's what a superset is. So let's see here. So there's gonna be 5 main compound exercises that you're gonna focus on, and you're gonna do some sort of variation of them every training session. Those are the squat, bench press, deadlift, overhead press, and the row. And so now let's simplify it even more. So to maximize your results, you're going to do the same exact thing every single week, but you're going to do very minimal changes at the same time. So what that looks like is personalizing each day of the week and then progressing each day. So Monday this week will be the same as Monday next week, same exercises, but you're going to make them a little bit more different and a little more challenging by progressive overload, which we'll get into in a minute. So like for instance, Monday, if you did the barbell bench press, then Wednesday you're not going to do the barbell bench press. You're going to do like the incline dumbbells. And then Friday, you're going to do the flat dumbbells. But then Monday the next week, you're going to do barbell bench press again. You're just going to add reps or weight, which we'll get into that later. But you see how we have some variation day to day, but week to week, those same days, you do the same thing. So now with your progressions and how you actually execute the exercises, you're going to do 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 12 reps. Usually you can do just 3. Sometimes you can do 4 if you want, if you feeling, a little rowdy that day. But you're going to stick in 5 to 12 rep range. So 5 reps for heavier stuff and then 12 reps for lighter stuff. But every session, you're not going to do 4 to 6 reps and be heavy on everything every session. I mean, you can if you want. You can let me know how that feels when you have to have surgery in your knee and your rotator cuff and stuff, because you're going to get injured really quick doing that. But you just kind of rotate them. So like Monday, if you want to do heavy on bench press and light on everything else, then do that. If you want to do heavy on squat on Wednesday and lighter on everything else, do that. So that way, like, you went lighter on legs on Monday, then you go heavy on them on Wednesday, and then vice versa for your chest, and then like you go heavy for your back on Friday, right? So stuff like that. Don't make it too complicated. Uh, Simplicity is key here. And so, like I said before, now let's talk about progressive overload. I said that. So, this is how you progress every week. And how you're going to do that is you're going to track everything. Just like how I said, track your calories, you're going to track your exercises, your sets, and your reps. You can do it old fashioned if you want in a handwritten notepad, or you can do it on Google Sheets or do it on Notepad app on your phone. I've done all three. Do whatever you like. So think about it this way: what gets tracked, gets measured, gets improved. Okay? So let's say Monday, you did the barbell bench press, right? You did 95 pounds for 3 sets of 8 reps. You wanted 3 sets of 8 reps for the target, but you ended up doing first set 8 reps, second set 7, and third set 6 reps. Now, next Monday when you go in, you're going to try to get all 3 sets at 8 reps. And then week 3, Monday, you're going to add weight. Now, with the idea of staying at that same 3 sets of 8, but you're going to add weight. So for upper body movements, you're going to add 5 pounds when you progress. And for lower body movements, you're going to add 10 pounds when you progress. So that's like, and you do that just because the lower body musculature is stronger, it's bigger, produces more force, all those things. Um, you can handle progressing more. So yeah, so then week 3 you would do 100 pounds instead of 95 pounds, and it's like, oh man, that doesn't sound like very much increase, but if you do that week by week, there's 52 weeks in a year. You can add 100 pounds to your bench press in a year as a true beginner, and your chest will definitely be bigger. I promise you. So yeah, now that we have that out of the way, I briefly mentioned about how you're gonna do 4 exercises per session, and if you want to, you can do 6 or 7 by adding like smaller exercises. These are things like your leg extensions, leg curls, bicep, tricep exercises like curls or tricep extensions, lateral raises, whatever you want to add to it. If you have an hour every day or you just have time to hang out in the gym, do it for sure. Have a good balanced physique. But if you don't have time, just stick to the main 4. Progress every week. You'll make amazing progress. Like, trust me. And so that that's out of the way. Uh, nice. We have plenty of time. Okay, so cardio, number 5, cardio. Regardless of what you hear on social media, you need to do cardio. I don't care if you're cutting, I don't care if you're bulking, I don't care if you're maintaining your weight, whatever. You need to do it because it's good for you, it's good for your heart. Your heart's your most important muscle, and it's going to help you recover faster. And plus, you get to eat more food because you're doing cardio, because you're burning those calories. So it's good. Do it. Please do it. It's really good for you. I can't stress it enough. I mean, yeah. So let's say you're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday with weights, right? Tuesday, Thursday, you're gonna do cardio. You can do Saturday if you want to. I don't care, but just do those 2 days, and you're gonna do whatever form of cardio you want. It doesn't have to be, a run. It doesn't have to be the stair step or whatever. I like to run, um, and I like to ride the bike too. So I ride the stationary bike. That's what I mainly do. You'll never catch me on the elliptical. I hate that thing. No one says that I have to do it, and yeah, so it's just cardio is whatever you will stick to. And you can start at like 20 minutes if you want to work up to 40 or an hour. That's cool. You do you. Yeah, you want to be in good shape, okay? And you don't have to do hit cardio. Like bro, you're not training to be an athlete. You're just training to be healthier, right? So, yeah. Okay, last thing, number six is recovery. Really, this is the most important thing. I think most beginners overlook this. They just think about like the diet and the training, but this is the best for last, right? So when you exercise, you create micro tears in the muscle tissue. Same with your connective tissue, whatever. And so when you're outside of the gym, you need to focus on recovery so that you can progress every week and not get injured. Because think about it, you have these micro tears in the muscle. You don't want to just keep tearing them more and more and more and more, and then eventually just like injure yourself, because that's basically what happens with injuries and not recovering properly. So, how do you recover outside of the gym? Well, you need to hydrate, you need to drink enough water, and you also need to eat enough. So, you need to hit your calorie target. If you're cutting, don't go under your target. I don't care if you're going to lose weight slightly faster, it's going to bite you in the booty later. Trust me. I can make another video on that later. It's called metabolic adaptation. Look it up. I promise you. And then also you need to eat enough protein. So hit your protein goal. You also need to sleep enough, 7 to 9 hours a night. Look, I don't get that. I'm gonna be honest. But I'm a busy guy. Wife, kids, all that stuff. I'm staying up late to make these videos for you guys. So, you know, drop a like and a sub just for that and a comment. But yeah, do your best. I know that life gets ahead of us, but yeah. So, to summarize all these six things, remember also that consistency is the key here. So, yeah, you need to be consistent. That's really important. But number 1, you're different. Your age, height, and weight and program is going to be different from somebody else. Number 2, the same goes to macros. You're different from someone else. Just remember that. 3, walk daily. Track your steps daily. 4, for training, full day or 3-day full body program. Progress every single week. 3 sets, 5 to 12 reps. Compound movements, squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press, and a row. You'll be fine. 5, cardio, 2 to 3 times a week. Don't be a slop. 6, recover by eating and sleeping enough. So I hope you guys follow these steps, and I hope that you're able to stick to the gym consistently this year. And if you made it this far, my video ran over, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. See ya.